Welcome to Basic Level Angular Interview Questions and Answers. Question number 1. What is Angular? Angular is a TypeScript-based front-end framework developed by Google for building dynamic, single-page web applications. It provides a structured way to create scalable and maintainable applications. Question number 2. What are the main features of Angular? Angular features a component-based architecture for reusable UI elements, two-way data binding for automatic model view synchronization, and dependency injection for modular code. It includes directives for DOM manipulation, full TypeScript support, routing with lazy loading, built-in services like HTTP client and forms, plus Angular CLI for efficient project setup and management. Question number 3. What is the difference between AngularJS and Angular? AngularJS uses JavaScript, follows MVC architecture, has slower performance, lacks mobile support, and is deprecated. Angular uses TypeScript, employs component-based architecture, offers faster performance with optimizations, is mobile-friendly, and is actively maintained by Google. Question number 4. What is TypeScript and why is it used in Angular? TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript that adds static typing, interfaces, and advanced tooling support on top of standard JavaScript. Angular uses TypeScript because it improves code quality by catching type-related issues during development instead of at runtime. Enables better error detection through static type checking and compiler feedback. Supports object-oriented programming features like classes, interfaces, and inheritance, which fit Angular's component and service structure. Enhances IDE support and readability with features like IntelliSense, auto-completion, and easier refactoring in modern editors. Question number 5. What is a component in Angular? A component is the basic building block of an Angular application and is responsible for controlling a specific part of the user interface. An Angular component consists of HTML template, defines the view or structure of the UI section. CSS styles, contains the styling rules specific to that component. TypeScript class, holds the data and logic, properties and methods, for the component. Metadata, at component, provides configuration, selector, template, styles, that tells Angular how to use the component. Question number 6. What is a module in Angular? A module in Angular is a container that groups together related components, directives, pipes, and services to organize an application into cohesive blocks of functionality. Every Angular application has at least one root module called App Module, which is responsible for bootstrapping the app and wiring up the core parts of the application. Question number 7. What is a template in Angular? A template in Angular defines the HTML view of a component and describes what gets rendered on the screen for that component. It contains Angular expressions, bindings, and directives, like ngIf, ngFor, to display dynamic data and react to user interactions within the UI. Question number 8. What are directives in Angular? Directives in Angular are special instructions that you apply to HTML elements to change their appearance, behavior, or layout in the DOM. They allow Angular to modify the DOM dynamically, for example by showing or hiding elements, looping over lists, or attaching custom behavior to elements through attribute, structural, or custom directives. Question number 9. What are the types of directives in Angular? There are three main types of directives in Angular. Component directives act as custom UI elements, combining templates, styles, and logic, essentially components themselves. Structural directives modify the DOM structure by adding, removing, or replacing elements, example, ngIf, ngFor, ngSwitch. Attribute directives change the appearance or behavior of an existing DOM element, example, ngClass, ngStyle, ngModel. Question number 10. What is data binding? Data binding is the process of connecting data between the component, TypeScript class, and the template, HTML, so both stay synchronized automatically. It enables one-way or two-way communication, allowing changes in the component to update the view and user interactions in the template to update the component data. Question number 11. What are the types of data binding in Angular? There are four main types of data binding in Angular. Interpolation displays component data in the template, one way from component to view. Property binding binds component data to DOM element properties, one way. Event binding handles DOM events and updates component data, one way from view to component. Two-way binding synchronizes data both ways between component and view, requires forms module. Question number 12. What is interpolation? Interpolation is used to display component data in the template using expression inside double curly braces. Example, this is an H1 tag that displays the value of the title variable using Angular interpolation. This binds the title property from the component to the HTML, rendering its value dynamically. Question number 13. What is two-way data binding? Two-way data binding allows automatic synchronization between the model, component data, and the view, template, so changes in either update the other instantly. Example, this uses two-way data binding with ngModel. Any change in the input updates the username variable in the component, and vice versa. Question number 14. What is ngIf and ngFor? ngIf conditionally adds or removes elements from the DOM based on a condition. ngFor loops through a list or array and renders an item for each element. Examples, the ngIf directive conditionally displays the welcome message when the user is logged in. The ngFor directive iterates over the items list and displays each item. Question number 15. What is a service in Angular? A service is used to share data or logic across components, such as API calls or business logic. Services promote reusability and separation of concerns by encapsulating functionality outside of components, injected via dependency injection. Question number 16. What is dependency injection? Dependency injection is a design pattern where Angular automatically provides required dependencies to a component or service. It improves reusability by decoupling classes from their dependencies, enhances testability with mock injections, and boosts maintainability through loose coupling. Question number 17. What is the Angular CLI? Angular CLI is a command line tool used to create projects, generate components, services, run and build applications, and execute tests. Examples: ng-new-my-app creates a new Angular project. ng-serve starts the development server with live reload. Question number 18. What is package.json? Package.json contains project metadata, name, version, description, dependencies in their versions, dependencies, dev dependencies, and scripts, start, build, test. It is managed by npm, which uses it to install packages, run scripts, and handle project configuration in Angular applications. Question number 19. What is Angular.json? Angular.json stores Angular project configuration, including build options, assets, environments, styles, and scripts. It is used internally by Angular CLI to manage project builds, serving, and testing configurations across different environments. Question number 20. What is a single-page application? A single-page application loads only one HTML page, and content is updated dynamically without full-page reloads using JavaScript frameworks like Angular. Advantages include faster navigation, better user experience through smooth transitions, and reduced server load by minimizing requests.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.